Don Colberson is with us now. Congressman, how are you, sir?
I am great. Glad to be with you. I'm actually heading over to the floor to vote, Glenn. They're in a big hurry. You know, Nancy's got a flight tonight to Rome. And
this cannot be true. This cannot be true, Congressman.
Oh, yeah. She is going on an 8-day trip to Europe. And, we got to make sure we get the thing done in time for making the evening news and a nice bill signing ceremony, and she can still catch her plane. I mean, that's what we're all really everyone on the floor yesterday, all the Republicans keenly aware of the fact that she's leaving on an 8-day trip for Europe this evening, and we are all not only of the opinion that this is being done in a hurry for a bill signing ceremony by the time of the evening news, but, of course, for her to catch her plane for an 8-day trip to Europe.
Has anyone said this on the floor of the House?
Yeah, all the Republicans. Yeah, all of us on the floor yesterday checking notes. Okay, when are we going to vote on this? They're not telling us anything. The bill's not posted. What's going on? Well, it's got to be done by tomorrow evening, we're hearing, because she is going on an 8-day trip to Europe. And her office will not deny that. They won't deny it. She's leaving on an 8-day trip to Europe, and they want their bill signing ceremony before the evening news tonight. Make a nice photo op, and, hey, catch the plane to Rome.
This is an outrage. Congressman,
It's beyond outrage.
No, you know what it is? Here, you guys have to read this bill. It's 640 words per minute. 640 words per minute. We read 100 words, and we had to time compress it because there's no way to read that fast.
No.
We had to time compress it. Congressman, this is what it sounds like, the bill read at the speed that you have to read it. Here it is. Stop. Congressman, are there no Democrats that will stand up and say, I'm for the spending bill, but I want to read it? This is completely irresponsible.
The biggest spending bill in the history of the United States being jammed through with about 6 hours of committee hearings. Nobody has read it. Filed online last night about 11 o'clock, covered with hand scratchings, handwritten changes. No one knows what's in the bill. It will change America forever. Unbelievable. This bill means that never before, Glenn, have so few people spent so much money in so little time and burdened so many future generations with so much debt. It's a disgrace, and no matter who you voted for, you should be outraged because we all as Americans believe in transparency, accountability. Where is the outrage at no accountability, no scrutiny?
No, don't. I mean,
where
Congressman, you are. Listen to me. You're from Texas. There is outrage of biblical proportions bubbling under the surface. We are in gigantic trouble here. Where is the common sense of anyone who will just stand up? Look, you can vote for the bill. Where is the person that will stand up for honor and integrity and say, I must read it first?
I am searching for them. Republicans believe it. I'm trying to embarrass Democrats with it, Glenn. But remember, the pitchforks that you so rightly are gathering, the revolution will come through the Internet. The new media, which I have had a lot of fun using, Twitter.com, Quick.com, all Facebook. Let me tell you, the Internet now, Glenn, Gutenberg made us all readers, and Xerox made us all publishers. The Internet has now put us in the position where we the people, can take back control of this out-of-control government. I'm going to use social media to shine sunlight in every little dark nook and cranny of Nancy Pelosi's Congress. I'm going to rip the curtains off, make sure everybody, we demand the right to be in the room, Nancy. I want to see the hearing. I want to have a public hearing. The public's going to see on the Internet, read the bill. If you're so transparent, what do you have to hide? What are you afraid of? We're going to let the public in. Use the Internet. Glenn, you have already shown it with your leadership, with your radio show, with your use of the Internet. The old media is going to go the way of the buggy whip and the horse and carriage. We're going to absorb the old media into the Internet. We're going to absorb the government into the new media, and every American in years to come will be able to be in the room with their elected officials. And let me tell you, this is how we're going to get the control of the government back, is by the Internet, which gives us the ability for the first time to look over our congressman's shoulder. And this bill ought to be the catalyst. This outrage, this biggest spending bill in the history of America, done with literally, we're voting right now, Glenn. I'm standing in front of the United States Capitol. They just called a vote on the rule which says we're going to vote on the bill today with no public hearing, 90 minutes of debate, no amendments, and it was posted last night at 11 o'clock. The rule we are being asked to vote on says that's okay. That's okay. The country, I think you're right, is ready for a revolution. That revolution will come in the form of digital zeros and ones over the Internet, Glenn, and I hope you'll be a big part of leading it. I'm going to be there with my pitchfork, doing everything I can.
I am a very unwilling participant. I'm telling you, Congressman, there's just trouble on the horizon. Trouble on the horizon.
This is very scary. I'm walking up the steps of the House right now, my friend, to go vote no against this monster, and let's keep
Congressman,
up.
I'll talk to you again. Thank you very much, sir.